Hey, what is up? Welcome back to another very snowy hangboard session this time. Well, we had a snowstorm hangboard session last time, right? But this time it was just cozy, wintry snowfall. Tell you, winter is definitely here in Austria. Man, it's crazy cold at the moment. We had minus 10 degrees, minus 12 degrees even in some mornings here. So, yeah, outdoor conditions unfortunately could be better, could be better. So that's why we are indoors back again in the little yurt here and doing a little yurt hangboard session. These are the warm-up hangs, as I usually do them, without any bonus weight or stuff like that. Just comfortably hanging both-handed there on the 3 fingers open and the 4 fingers half crimp to get those forearm muscles going. Apart from that, I don't really do anything. I don't do any stretching. I don't even do my mobilizing routine like I normally do it when I climb regularly. Which is it a good idea or not? I don't know. I'm just trying to get my sessions done as quickly and efficiently as possible, and I think I've noticed that it doesn't really give me any benefits or something if I do stretch or mobilize or something before a hangboard session. I do notice the benefits before an actual climbing session, but when it comes to hangboard sessions, I don't know. I don't really need it. Here we are back again at the one arm lock-offs, just to feel how the strength is and stuff. I think for this session I was 71.6 kilograms or something. So yeah, and here, bang, pretty solid lock-off with the left hand there. And unfortunately I have to tell you that this was already basically the highlight of this session. Apart from these lock-offs here, and especially the left-hand lock-off, I was not really able to push through to new personal bests during this session. So let's take a look at here. 1, 2, for the first set, weighted this time with bonus weight. That's 13 kilograms bonus weight on the 4 fingers half crimp. Let's take a look at the 3 fingers open. 1 and 2. Yeah, so kind of, still in warm-up mode, still getting those, muscle memory fibers into the mode. Bigger rest, yeah, and this is set number 2. Let's take a look here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Could you really count that, man? That was a fishy one right there at the very end, but you could say that was 4 reps on the 3 finger drag, which is what I did last session, right? So with I was really struggling to get the 4th rep in there. Let's take a look at the 4 fingers half crimp with 13 kilograms of bonus weight. 2, 3, and come on, dude. 4. Also really limit. Okay, really limit. And it's always like that. Your second set, that's usually one of your best sets, yeah, in the session. Now let's see how I'm progressing with set number 3 here. 1, 2, 3, and again, really limit 4th rep there. Here I showed you how much rest am I actually doing between those sets, and this time it was 4 minutes. Yeah, just been between the half crimp and the 3 finger drag there. Just to give you an impression, as I said, I don't really use any stopwatch for these sessions. I don't track them rigorously. We're not training for the Olympics here. And let's see how much. Here it's the first time that I only do 3 reps again for the 3 finger drag. And then actually every time I make a transition like that, it's a big rest. Yeah, so this is probably even longer rest, like 5 minutes or something. And now we are back on the 3 finger drag again. So this time, as you can see, you always do, which I call the alternating mode. You always do 2 times 3 finger drag, then 2 times 4 fingers open, 2 times 3 finger drag, 2 times 4 fingers open. The reason for that is, or why I think this is not so bad in terms of a training mode, is that you have one set for you to kind of prep your grip, yeah, which is the first one, and then you get a bigger rest, and then you have a second set with the same grip, which means that you kind of have a kind of a prep set, which you know, which gets you into the grip type again. And usually your second set then is a good set, because your muscle memory and everything still from the first prep set has this kind of recruitment ready for this kind of grip type, yeah. So this is opposed to the just completely alternating mode where you do 1 time 3-finger drag, 1 time 4 fingers half crimp, 1 time 3-finger drag, 1 time 4 fingers half crimp, which is what I usually do when I do one armor training, yeah. So yeah, I really just feel it out where what I need to do here, and I'm trying my best to make as many gains as possible. But I have to say, this session was kind of a plateauing session, kind of stalling out here with the progress. As you can see, we're steering towards the end of this session. Performance really drops quite significantly already at set number 5, which is this one. And now we're already back at it with the cooldown pull-ups, yeah? So yeah, stalling out a little bit. As I predicted last session, it's gonna be a little hard to beat those good results in the next session, and it turns out to be that it was quite hard. It would be quite hard, right? But let's see. This is not discouraging for me from keeping this training mode going. Let's see what the next session holds for us. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, cool down pull-ups completed. Well, what should I think about this session? The highlight was definitely the left hand one arm lock off at the beginning of the session, which was much more solid and much more, yeah, strong than previously over all the other hangboard sessions so far. So that was cool. But then I couldn't really, well, I did match my PBs from previous sessions, but I couldn't improve them, and I also couldn't hold them for as many sets as I did it during session number 4. So definitely a little bit of a stalling out tendency to be seen there, a little plateauing tendency to be seen. And I think it could have something to do with the short period of rest that I had between this session and the last session, which was only, quote-unquote, I think 3 days or something. I think I mentioned it in the voiceover already. And it was 2 hangboard sessions back to back, right? So far, I managed to do always at least 1 regular climbing session, outdoor session, in between hangboard sessions, which is, as it seems, the perfect mix, right? Doing only one thing, 2 hangboard sessions back to back, it's just too much, and yeah, maybe that lets you stall out somehow. And yeah, unfortunately the weather doesn't look like we're gonna get another outdoor session in really soon. It rather goes colder and snowier and wetter in the near future here in Austria at least. So yeah, we will see how we deal with that. Stay strong and free somewhere out there. I'll see you soon.